Good morning. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, my hair looks better than it did yesterday. Folks, don't forget to like, subscribe to my videos on YouTube. It's called CZ Flower. Check out Limey 9111 and also Start Time 24/7 and also Stompers 19 at Vinted. There's a couple of bits up there, but yeah, check it out. And also be careful tomorrow. The weather's going to turn inclement. It's going to be very, very cold. So if there's any elderly neighbours or anybody around you, please watch out for them. So in case they need any shopping or anything and you're in walking distance, then please let me know. Let them know that you're there for them. Don't want to see anybody elderly, cold or hungry. We are going to be doing comfort food this week. So if there's anything you'd like us to make, we have done shepherd's pie, we have done fish pie, and I think we're going to do a casserole tonight. So if you'd like to suggest anything that you'd like us to do, please drop me a message. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I want to get up to 1,000 subscribers this year. And also check out my TikTok at CZFlower19. Drop me a follow there. There's lots for you to do. And also there's lots for you to see too. Check out Limey 9111 and Start Time 24/7. I just want to talk about the new year and what your prospects might be for 2026. It doesn't feel surreal, like it's actually 2026, a new year has begun. It only feels like a couple of weeks ago when it was Christmas. But what are goals and success? A goal is something that you want to achieve, you want to do. Success comes from that goal. But let me tell you, success is a thing that you have to achieve. If you've got your own business, you have to put 110% into it, possibly more. And it's not just 9 to 5, it's 9 till or 7 or 6 till whatever hour. If the customer wants you or the client needs you, you have to be on call. And when you work for yourself, you're more than likely to put more effort into what you're doing than working for someone else. You turn up at 9, do your typing, filing or whatever you're doing, and go home at leave at 5, and that's it. Come back the next day and the same routine starts again, or maybe it's a different routine, whatever you're doing. And it's kind of like Groundhog Day. But let me tell you this tip that I've learned a long time ago. You're never going to be wealthy working for someone else. You're always going to be wealthy working for yourself. Reason one is because you're going to put more effort into your business or whatever you're doing. You're going to strive to do more. But when you work in an office or wherever you work, you're going to get up in the morning, get yourself showered or whatever you're going to do, and get in your car or the bus or the train or whatever, arrive, sit by your desk, do whatever, go home. Routine starts again. And you're going to be surrounded by people. Maybe you don't like them, maybe you do like them. You're going to have to buy your lunch, which could be expensive, or have drinks with people maybe you're not necessarily keen on or you are keen on, and have the office party at Christmas or whatever. And you have to have certain times off when you can book a holiday, and the scenario goes on. But when you work for yourself, you can dedicate when you want to work, when you don't want to work, when you want time off, when you don't want time off. And it's kind of like a Groundhog Day when you're working for someone else. But when you work for yourself, different things might happen, different situations might happen. So I always say to people that come to me for advice, do something that you feel is what you want to do and what you can achieve to do. Now, I've worked in education, event planning, I'm a content creator, I'm a presenter. I do lots of different things. I put my heart and soul into everything. When I was an event planner, it was before COVID hit, and I had lots and lots of clients. And I guess if I wanted to go back to it, I could do it again. But all the stress of catering and everything wasn't really for me. I did put my heart and soul into it, yes. When I was teaching, it was, I hated it towards the end of it. I was so glad to leave because I just felt really uncomfortable. Last year, I went back to one of the schools like I worked at Oaks Park High. And I just couldn't wait to get out the door. I didn't feel comfortable there. I didn't like it. I met a few people I used to work with, which was nice, but I didn't feel comfortable. And that taught me one thing. I don't want to go back to working in a school. And I've worked in nurseries as well. Yeah, I had a fun time when I was working as agency. If you want to work for an agency, that's fine because you can freelance and work when you want, do what you like. But please, whatever you're doing this year, make sure that it's what you want to do and that you kind of guide yourself to do. Not what anybody else tells you to do. And obviously seek advice from people like your family or husband, whatever. wife or whoever you're with, to ask them advice. But my tip of the day is, which I'm going to do this week, is do advice. Be successful. Success comes with hard work, determination, dedication. So they're the 3 things today: hard work, dedication, and success. So I will speak to you tomorrow. My hair looks much, much better, I have to say. And I will talk to you soon. Have a lovely day. Be careful tomorrow if it does snow, if you live in the southeast or if you're in the West Country, wherever you are. Take care and bye for now.